Stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
We should be outraged, and the members of Congress should represent their constituents and stand up against this president and demand that he is impeached.
But man, he's impeached. Now, they want to impeach, these crazy people want to impeach a president who has brought the employment rate down to a 49-year low. 49-year low. Yeah, let's impeach the guy. Let's impeach the guy who manufacturing jobs under Obama, 8 years, the total jobs, 8,000 new manufacturing jobs over 8 years. And if you recall, Obama made fun of Trump and said, when Trump said, I'm going to create jobs, I'm going to bring jobs back to this country. And he laughed. He said, oh, you got some magic wand? No, he didn't have a magic wand. He had a business background. Unlike Obama, his background, he was a neighborhood organizer. He organized block parties and that sort of thing. Are you kidding me? So, Trump has brought back, in the short time he's been in office, 500,000 manufacturing jobs in about 2 years compared to Obama's 8,000 in 8 years. What does that tell you? This is crazy. So we got our job numbers today. So February, remember, we had 56,000 jobs. March, we had 189,000 jobs. And April, we had 263,000 jobs. Very strong jobs report, they're telling us.
The Labor Department has released the April jobs report, and frankly, it is huge.
And wow, employers adding 263,000 jobs.
It's a Goldilocks report.
Well, I think this is a really nice report. We've got continued strength in the economy.
All in all, not a bad number.
This is a really strong economic report.
Look, it's another blowout number.
Unbelievable. Let's put the job number in perspective. First of all, I always tell my group, my members, you got to deduct 40% from whatever monthly number they give you at the first Friday of each month. They're puffed up by 40% by the BLS, number one. That's a fact. 40% is all fluff, all pump, all fake. But let's put in perspective this number. So Bill Clinton, remember, averaged 248,000 jobs a month. Obama, 206,000 jobs. Trump, 180. Okay, but there's a big difference. It's the areas of the jobs. Remember, the jobs that we got from Obama were mostly bartending kind of jobs, waitressing, bartending, healthcare providers. That's the kind of jobs he provided. At least Trump is trying to provide better jobs. Here's the problem. The high-paying jobs are in manufacturing and construction. This is the problem. The manufacturing added 4,000 jobs. That's the number today, 4,000. While bartenders, the leisure hospitality group, 32,000. We're creating more bartenders and waitresses and leisure hospitality jobs. Work at night at Hampton Inn, at the desk. All these kind of crappy jobs. Manufacturing, just 4,000. But it's far better than Obama. So let's take the construction number, 33,000. But low-paying healthcare providers and healthcare, that group, it doubles that number, 62,000. Twice as many healthcare jobs, healthcare providers, than there are construction jobs. And construction, we're just happen to be going into the season. Okay, we're in a prime season right now, the first quarter. That's when all construction starts. Although, unfortunately, we're finding out what? Building permits are at their lowest in, 4 years, 5 years? So that's a problem. So, again, we are not getting the jobs that we need. But, boy, when you listen to these guys today, it's unbelievable.
Right now, wages are growing across this country.
I mean, we've seen wage increases.
You have happy consumers. Their wages have been rising.
Wages moving up in the right direction.
We're already seeing the wage gains.
Yeah. People's wages are finally going up. Wages went through the roof.
Wages went through the roof. Really? Through the roof. 2 cents an hour was the wage increase. 2 cents an hour for the month of April. That's how much more you got in your pay. 2 cents an hour, if you got that. In fact, the middle class didn't even get that kind of money. They got almost no wage increase at all. But 2 cents, think about that. 2 cents. What are you, nuts? So they're talking about these wages like, wow. It's unbelievable.
What's really been curious is the uptick in increase in real wages over the last few years. What's really been curious.
God, you got to love it. It's unbelievable. Now, I told my members this morning, the fake number, as I said, deduct 40%. The reason why is because the number is manipulated. It's called the birth-death metric system that was put together or developed by Greenspan for Kennedy. Actually, it was for Kennedy's father. This way they could manipulate the amount of jobs. What they do is they birth them. What's that mean? They will take any section of the country and they'll say, okay, over in Sarasota, Florida, let's take a look at Sarasota County. Oh, look at the people that applied, that just started a corporation. Oh, let's go to Michigan. Oh, let's see. Look at the people that just applied, set up a corporation. So then what they do is they birth jobs. Say, well, if there's 2 corporations set up in Sarasota, they must, let's see, let's put in a number that they're each going to employ 30,000 jobs each. When in fact, both those people who took out papers are going to be their husband, the wife, and maybe 2 people working for them. This is what they do. In each sector of there's 8 sectors of the country, and they go around to each 8 sectors and they see, okay, how many people set corporations up this sector, how many ones set up in this one, and then they make them up. Now, when they want the job number lower, yes, sometimes they want the job number lower. Why? Because the president doesn't want to see inflation, because if he sees inflation, he knows the Federal Reserve will push up interest rates. So many times they will lower the number. Now, remember who has control of that number? The BLS. And who controls the BLS? The president, the sitting president. So every sitting president since John Kennedy has the keys to the statistic closet, if you will. And they make the decision how many jobs are going to birth, how many jobs are going to death or kill. That's the way it works. So that's why you got to deduct 40% right from the number, from the gross number. But the important number is it's not the number of jobs. It's the wages, the wage increase. And the wage increases are horrible. See, the wage increase, that number is reliable because unlike the job number, the wage number comes from withholding tax, not the BLS. So if you take April, what a pathetic increase. 2 cents an hour. What are you, nuts? Unbelievable. Don't spend that money all at one place. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Call now, waiting for your call. Think about our stocks in January. Apple, we're up 26%. February, 17%. And Costco, CSX, 17%. This is what we do.
For more information, go to philsgang.com. Or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
If you're like me, you don't have time to trade in the stock market, so why not invest in the market? The MV2 stock chart and philsgang.com continue to make me profits in the market. You see, the MV2 is specifically made for those who do not have time to invest, but they have income to invest in the market, and I spent very little to begin my investment journey. It's the easiest stock chart to read, and that's why I spend little time invested in reading the chart. The MV2 simply tells me when to get into a stock, and most importantly, when to get out. I invest in a stock and I don't worry about the investment because I subscribe to the Phil's Gang alerts and they tell me when to take my profits. Yes, it's that easy. Go to philsgang.com or call them 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Joining Phil's Gang was the best financial decision I have ever made.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so we had our job numbers. Everybody's going nuts, telling us how great the economy is, how strong the economy is. I mean, they're just going crazy today.
You've got a very strong economy.
What this is a reflection of why the market's going, which is the underlying strong economy.
It's a really, really strong economy.
We also see a positive trend when it comes to wage growth. This means Americans are making more money, taking home more of the money that they're making. This is good news.
The economy is booming.
2 cents! Yeah, it's unbelievable, isn't it? It's unbelievable. So, you got people struggling. People are struggling out there. But here's the key. Here's the real key, is that we know the real numbers, the real facts. And the real facts are that the wage increases have been pathetic. Pathetic. The middle class is shrinking. No question about it. We don't have the big middle class as we used to have before. Remember, middle class is important because they're the ones that has the disposable income after paying their taxes or bills. They got disposable income. They have purchasing power. They're the ones that build the country. And remember, it's the middle class with that disposable income. They start businesses. And remember, it's the middle class who is the foundation of our country. And remember, while they are the foundation because they build small businesses, and that's where we get all our jobs from, not from GE or Apple. Those small businesses become the backbone of our country. But none of this wages are going to the middle class. They're the group who we need after paying their taxes to go spend, have that purchasing power. In the last 10 years, the middle class is shrinking due to what? Manufacturing jobs. 4,000 jobs is what it just reported. 4,000 jobs. Compared to 34,000 bartenders and waitresses, compared to 63,000 healthcare jobs, health providers. And God bless the health providers. They do a great job. I mean, that's a tough job. Construction. Now, we're in season, 33,000. But wait a minute, 33,000? Remember, you got the high-paying jobs were really the manufacturing jobs. That's what built this country. That's when the unions are formed. That's when you got pensions, not these stupid 401ks. And if you ask any senior right now, how they doing? They're not doing well at all. Because remember what happened is Bernanke, when he lowered interest rates to 0, even moving up interest rates to 2.5%, under Powell, they're still getting crushed. Remember, the planners have long recommended for seniors who retired to have no fear. You're not going to fear. You shouldn't have any fear of running out of money. You should withdraw from savings just 4%. Are you kidding? Now they dropped it to 3%. Every month. Just whatever your savings is, withdraw 4%. Now they dropped it down to 3%. So if the planning industry has changed from 4% to 3% when you got to draw when you retired, how can the economy be booming? Who's it booming for? I'll tell you who it's booming for. It's booming for people who are in the stock market, not the 401k. Sure, the 401k right now you're making money, but you're never going to get out when the market corrects, and it will correct, believe me. I mean, it's tough for people who are 10 years away from retiring. Unless you've been left a lot of money. If you have $250,000 saved for retirement, let's just say that. Your initial withdrawal would be $7,500 if you're going by the 3-4% rule. Or $625 a month. I mean, oh my God. You got to make sure your car's paid for. You got to make sure your house is paid for. You got to make sure you have no costs other than the taxes on your home. But you pay for your taxes on your home and, electricity and those sort of things. Boy, a 3% or 4% draw from your savings would be pretty tough to make it, wouldn't it? And the problem is they talked you going into bonds. After 2008 crash, these planners, these people on CNBC and Fox and the rest of it, they talked you into going to bonds because you said to them, I am scared. After I lost my money in 2008, after the 401ks got wiped out, people were scared. They said, I want to just hold on to my principal. Just want to hold on to my principal. So they put you in bonds. And the market goes up 357% and you're stuck in a bond. Think of the money you could have made. But you also want to make money on the way down. And there is the problem. You're not making money. You never made money on the way down. So if you're going to be retiring and you're going to be just, if you got $250,000 in retirement and you're going to just take, say, I don't know, take $250,000, even 10%, that's $2,500 a month. That's even tough to live on. Cut that in half, 5%. But they don't even want you to take that. They want you to take less than that. They want you to take 3%. That's going to be tough. So what do you do? Well, I'm going to show you that you've got to change your mindset. Everybody's mindset is the same. I'm going to go to a 401k. I'm going to a 401k. They go get a job, they get a 401k. Oh, this is a good thing because they're going to match me. What they don't realize, they never match you with their money. For every dollar you put in, they put in a dollar. It's not their dollar. It's your dollar. You're matching your own dollar. Because what you don't realize with large corporations, as I told you millions of times, if you get hired for a job, if the job was $65,000 a year, they adjust it downward. Let's say from $65,000 down to, I don't know, let's say $58,000 or $52,000 because they know they got to match you. It never comes out of the company's pocket. So you go and get a job, and there's this job available, this slot, and there's a pay attached to that slot. Remember, it's discounted to take into consideration they're going to give you a match. They're going to give you your own money is what they give you. It's unbelievable. When we get back, we're going to take a look at some stocks, and we're also going to talk about this Saturday, the opportunity you have. Free.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to their position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hannah complained of a headache. It was a rhabdomyosarcoma. Within a few days, Hannah was in treatment because we were told that the tumor was very aggressive. And it very quickly became clear that St. Jude was the ultimate place to be. So we've essentially put our lives in South Africa on hold. Incredibly blessed to be here. St. Jude is an asset to the world. The research that is developed here is offered freely to the rest of the medical world. The entire way that the place operates is just to give and to care. I think it's the kind of place that not only stands as a beacon for pediatric cancer, but I think it could teach the world a couple of lessons about how to treat people. And I think if those lessons could be learned even in their most basic form, this world could be a better place.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Are you a Phil Grandy and Phil's Gang radio show fan? Have you often wondered, what is Phil's Gang? Well, this Saturday, May 4th, philsgang.com will host an online, live new member drive webinar. That's right, join us this Saturday online at philsgang.com for a free webinar from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will explain and provide all the information you need to know about philsgang.com. Find out who we are, what we do, how you can make profits in the stock market, and more importantly, find out how we save you money when the market is going down. That's this Saturday, May 4th, going to philsgang.com and join us for the Phil's Gang new member webinar from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Just go to the website, philsgang.com, click free webinar. Again, click free webinar at philsgang.com. More information, call 877-600-GANG. Again, 877-600-4264.
Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Are you a Phil Grandy and Phil's Gang radio show fan? Have you often wondered, what is Phil's Gang? Well, this Saturday, May 4th, philsgang.com will host an online, live new member drive webinar. That's right, join us this Saturday online at philsgang.com for a free webinar from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will explain and provide all the information you need to know about philsgang.com. Find out who we are, what we do, how you can make profits in the stock market, and more importantly, find out how we save you money when the market is going down. That's this Saturday, May 4th, going to philsgang.com and join us for the Phil's Gang new member webinar from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Just go to the website, philsgang.com, click free webinar. Again, click free webinar at philsgang.com. More information, call 877-600-GANG. Again, 877-600-4264.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, every day when I talk to my members and the market starts in the morning, I try to remind them that investing is totally different than it was for your father, your grandfather. We're in a new era. Matter of fact, it all started with discount brokerage. When discount brokerage started, everything changed. When they went from charging you $125 or $200 commissions, now then it changed to $5. They couldn't make any money. The only way they could make money is to buy the stock first and then sell it to you at a markup. That's right. That's what happened. That's what changed the industry. That fiduciary relationship was totally gone. Because those days, when you bought a stock, IBM or whatever you bought for a stock, your broker really worked hard for you. He went out to try to find you undervalued companies. And then he'd go in and we'd buy these companies, undervalued companies, and you stay with them for a long, long time. And he'd advise you on them, and I mean, it worked. But then when they took from him that $150, $200 commission and said, now with computers and online, we don't need you anymore. With a flick of a mouse, we got more information online than you have. So why do we need to pay you $125 commission? We're just going to pay you $5. So the companies had to really hustle, and what they decided to do when the dot-coms came aboard, remember when the dot-coms came? They started to buy those companies first. They took those stocks and they took a company public, and they would buy the stock themselves. And then when the company came out at $5, by the afternoon it'd be $50. You remember the dot-com crash. Well, nothing has changed. They still sell you the stock. They buy it first and sell it to you. So it's like, how can you make money if you buy something at retail and try to sell it at retail? If you went down to a store and you went to Walmart and you bought a suit for $100, and you said, well, I'm going to make money on this suit. I'm going to put it out in front of the store for $200. How long would it take you to sell it? You can't, because you can't buy something retail and sell it for more than retail. There's no market for it. You got to buy stock. You got to buy something at wholesale, and then you mark it up and sell it, right? Well, this industry, your mutual fund, is full of stocks that are overvalued. They put in your mutual fund to begin with stocks that are the worst stocks, because who benefits? The company and the mutual fund industry who put that deal together. When you go to work for somebody and you get a mutual fund and they have you buy, they say, well, you got to select what group you want. Well, the group you look at, you go through, you don't even know what you're looking at. You select this group, and it's one of the worst groups you could get, because that's how the company and that's how the industry makes money, the mutual fund industry, by providing the worst products, the worst group of companies that's in your 401k. And then the guy that's managing your 401k, he doesn't give a darn. What's he care? He has no relationship with you. He doesn't even know who you are. All he cares about, more and more people get in that fund, so he makes more and more money. And then when the market goes down, he could care less. His job is to hold your hand, to make sure you don't get scared, and to stay in. If any of you remember the dot-com crash or the housing crash, and you were trying to get out of your 401k, weren't they trying to tell you to stay in? Everything was going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. Yeah, if you're a millionaire and you could hold on, but people can't do that. People can't do that. And look at today, where I was just talking about. If you save $250,000, and most people don't even have $250,000 in savings, but say you do. So if you take 4%, that's about that's about $625 a month. Now you got a little bit of Social Security. You're not going to make it with a 3% withdrawal. And you know why this all occurred? Because of the zero interest rates, the quantitative easing, the zero rates, bring rates down to zero, so the banks and the hedge funds and the big insurance companies could buy stocks. They could borrow money. The companies can buy their own stock. And the hedge funds could borrow money free and buy stocks. That's what this was all about. That's why the stock market went up. But you're not in there. You're not participating. Most of you are in bonds. It's unbelievable. The average annual investment income for the 24 million seniors, let's say people that are 65 and older, is down 34% as a result of lower rates. Then we got millennials. These kids 22 years old are fighting 70-year-olds, hoping they get out of their jobs so they can take their place. But if things were so good, if the economy's so great, this is the best economy in the world, and 401ks are so terrific, why is it people are staying and working at Walmart and Home Depot, and you go in there, for God's sakes, they're 60, 70. I go to Publix down here by my house, and there's a woman there, 80 years old, the sweetest woman in the world. She's 80 and she's still working. She's, Phil, I can't make it. I have to work. She's 80. I said, what about your 401k? She just laughs. See, most people have to get rid of their 401k. They have to use that 401k for illness, for sickness. So most of these people, and when they're fighting for the job, these 22-year-old millennials who got a student debt so big, so huge, they don't even use that education that they went to college for. That degree is doing nothing for them. They're fighting a 70-year-old for a job at Walmart as a checkout cashier, for God's sakes. And now they owe $30,000 student loan. Each day, almost 4,000 boomers reach 65 years of age. That doubles every 8 years. But there's a problem. 45% of all working households have no retirement assets. And those in 401k, it always goes away when there's a market crash. When there's a market. So what do you do? What's the answer? I don't have all the answers. But I'm going to show you on Saturday and explain to you what we do. When you hear me sit here and say, okay, we're up in AT&T, we're up 3% for the month of April. Goldman Sachs, we're up 5% for the month of April. Intel, we're up 5% for the month of April. Caterpillar, we're up 4% for the month of April. Schlumberger, we're up 5%. Since the first of the year, we invest in the SPDR ETF, we're up 16%. The bank ETF, we're up 3%. And IWM, we're just looking for a position to get into IWM. But when I give you these numbers, okay, my group, what I say to my members, look, don't you do anything. You just follow me on my MV2 color-coded chart. And every day at noon, I will take and tell you, I give you specific instructions by video, what to do with each one of these stocks. Also, you can invest in an ETF. Indices, the SPDRs, or the banks, or the small mid-cap stocks. These are the three most popular ETFs. The SPDRs, the S&P 500, the banks, and the small mid-cap stocks. And many of my members just invest in those three. Or the most popular ETFs. We have 11 groups, right? But I scope it down where the most important. You have the semiconductors. We're up about 18% right now. Then you have XLK, which is the big tech ETF. That's your Apple and Microsoft and the FANGs and all that. We're up to about 2% right now in that one. Then we have XLI, the industrials, XLB, the materials, and we have retail and energy. And that's it. So every day, we sit there every morning, and we give you a video at 2 o'clock telling you what we're doing with each one of these. You cannot screw up unless you decide not to listen. So please go and sign up right now. Make sure you don't miss out. Sign up. Go to my site, philsgang.com. It says right there, sign up. Get your reservation. You need to have a reservation. And you're going to have an hour, maybe a little more than an hour, which ends up more than an hour, that you're going to get an education of what really goes on and how you can help yourself. It's free, for God's sakes. Not going to charge you anything. You'll see the truth.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits.
Cisco in April, we're up 4%. We just got in that in April. Lockheed Martin, we're up now 7%. Facebook, we bought April 9th, we're up 10%. Morgan Stanley, we're up 11%. WLL, we bought April 1st, we're up 19%. And let's take this year, the SPDRs, the S&P 500, we are up 16%. Apple, we're up 26%. 8%. Railroad, CSX, were up 17%. And at the end of the day, when the market keeps going up and up and up, and you're in that market, you're never out in time. You ride it all the way back down, especially with your 401ks. Let's change that today. 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Let's change it today.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Are you a Phil Grandy and Phil's Gang radio show fan? Have you often wondered, what is Phil's Gang? Well, this Saturday, May 4th, philsgang.com will host an online live new member drive webinar. That's right, join us this Saturday online at philsgang.com for a free webinar from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will explain and provide all the information you need to know about philsgang.com. Find out who we are, what we do, how you can make profits in the stock market, and more importantly, find out how we save you money when the market is going down. That's this Saturday, May 4th, going to philsgang.com and join us for the Phil's Gang new member webinar from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Just go to the website, philsgang.com, click free webinar. Again, click free webinar at philsgang.com. More information, call 877-600-GANG. Again, 877-600-4264.
philsgang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Then go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Tomorrow, 12 to 1 Eastern Time, free webinar for those who want to find out what do we do. Every day you hear me on here, you go, I wonder what he does. Wonder what they really do. I don't understand it. Well, you're going to find out what we do. I'm not trying to tell you to switch out of your 401k. You'll never do that. I'm 73. I could live to be 103, and I'll never be able to convince you to do that because it's stuck in your mind. The marketing money, the money they spent on marketing 401ks to dupe you, to make you think the 401k is your savior. They spend millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to drive you into these corrupt 401ks that were never meant to be a retirement plan, and that comes directly from the guy who invented the 401k. You don't even believe him. The guy that invented it said it's not a retirement fund. It's a fund that makes an industry very, very wealthy. The mutual fund industry was a tiny cottage industry. It was Ten Benna who came out and designed this 401k. And the 401k was for the rich. The 401k was a tax number. Where the rich who were on a pension, a CEO who had a pension, he wanted to shelter his bonuses. He wanted to shelter if the company gave him let's say, they say, here, belong to this golf course, it's $22,000 a year, we'll pay for it. They wanted to shelter that. See, 401k was designed to shelter the perks of the rich, the CEOs. But then when they started to outsource jobs, and they sent all our jobs out of the country, no longer did companies want to hold on to pensions. Very expensive. So they got rid of the pension. They came up with the idea, it was Bennett came up with the idea and said, well, why don't we do this? Let's take the 401k that was the perk, only for the perk. We'll do a marketing scheme, and what we'll really do is convince people this is it, the 401k. It just takes the place of the pension. It's nothing like the pension, but people don't even understand what a 401k is. 80% of the people, when they took a survey, didn't think there was any cost to their 401k. The cost of the 401k is outrageous. Outrageous. Not only that, but they steal $250 billion a month out of your 401ks. Yeah, that's called skimming. But I'm never going to convince you of that. But here's what I'm going to hope to convince you of. You have an alternative. Maybe you can use what I do with your 401k. But maybe what you should learn is one thing. If you learn just one thing on Saturday, one thing, that you can mitigate your losses when the market starts to crumble. So easy. So just as easy as when the market goes up. So easy. You're going to be able to just mitigate any loss. No more will you be calling your broker. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And they'll say, oh, you're okay. You're fine. Matter of fact, buy some more stock on the way down. I'm going to show you staying with what we do. The same 5 stocks. We've been in the same 5 stocks. That's our portfolio for 2 years. You say, oh, he can't make any money with 5 stocks. Really? How many do you think you have to have? Remember, all the stocks that are in your portfolio, 80% of them are junk, garbage. But you won't believe me. So with 5 stocks, and then we have 3 of the most popular ETFs, which is the Spiders, XLF, which is the banks, and IWM, small mid-cap stocks. This is where all the institutions buy. If you just follow my instructions every day, I'll show you how we do that tomorrow. On those 3, and that's all you did the rest of your life, you do much better than you ever would on a 401k. Also, we have a beautiful group of ETFs, 6 of the most beautiful ETFs where all the big money goes to. If you just take 1 or 2, every day we tell you exactly what to do with each one of them. Here's a small group of stocks, individual stocks, and a small group of ETFs. You don't have to do anything. You haven't got to know about trailing PE ratios, forward PE ratios. See, you think you got to go to the 401k, you got to give you, because this guy's smart, because you know nothing about trailing or forward PE ratios or price to sales, price to book, return on assets, return on equity, profit margins, free cash flow, all this garbage they tell you. This is why you got to come and get a 401k. You need a broker because we know all this stuff. We're so smart about return on assets, return on equity. You don't need to know any of that. I have to laugh when they tell you to buy a stock. These guys always tell you what the price to book is, or return on assets, or free cash flow, or what the company's doing. I don't care what a company does. All I want to do is follow the company's money, the institutional money. And we do that, and you'll see on Saturday how we do that with a chart that goes yellow to green. I know that sounds silly, and you probably don't even believe it works. It's that simple. Green to buy, red to sell. And when the market starts crashing, it's red, you stay selling it. And as the market goes down, you make money. I know you don't believe that either. Saturday, I'll prove it to you. All I ask you to do is open your mind for 1 hour on Saturday. That's all. And then if you decide to join the gang, just help St. Jude Hospital. That's all. You know, think about these 401ks. You got hidden fees, revenue sharing, wrap fees, finder fees, shelf space fees, surrender fees, soft dollar charges, 12B1 fees. You know what they do? They steal from you. If you buy just the S&P and follow my instructions, or buy the ETF IWM, the group of small and mid-cap stocks, or if you just buy XLK, which is the ETF for all the big tech stocks like Apple and Microsoft, whole basket of them, and just follow my instructions and my team instruction every day. Just don't do anything except what we tell. When I tell you to buy, you buy. Tell you to sell, you sell. When I tell you to add to your position, you add. When I tell you to take some off, you take some off. When I tell you to run like hell, turn mother's picture to the wall and just run like hell, you run like hell. Oh, what do you think? I got to tell you about the company's return on assets? I'm supposed to tell you about the company's return on equity? Oh, we're buying because the return on equity is great. Haven't you learned anything? This market is a wonderful scam. This market, as I told you, it used to go up 70% before they did QE. Think about this. This is amazing. This recession has been going on and on and on, and we can't fix it because our owners don't want it to be fixed. They want to continue this lousy economy. The worse the economy, the more QE they can do. The higher the stock market goes. Don't you understand that? The worse the economy, they want it to be the worst economy so they can keep driving interest rates lower. That's called QE, so they can make more money to drive the stock market up. And the stock market has no connection with a healthy economy, but they convince you the stock market is the economy, and you believe it. And when you hear these guys on Fox and the rest of the things say stuff like this,
the economy is booming.
Because they're pointing to the stock market. See, all the market reflects now is not the healthy economy. It just reflects the wealth of our owners. The banking cartel reflects their big bonuses, their big homes in the Hamptons at Aspen. No longer will printing money and cutting rates spur the big jumps in economic activity for you and me. No, when they print money or they cut rates, it's not going to help the economy grow. It helps their wallet grow, the big guys in the stock market. You got to know just when to get out. The economy has been so screwed up at its roots. It's unbelievable. And we were duped into thinking that QE could fix that. We were duped into thinking that interest rates free, interest money free, it was going to fix it. But we can't. Because 0% money, free money, and QE and low rate money has taken this economy and it is killing it from within. This has given us 50 million folks on food stamps. 40 million. Never before have we had so many people on food stamps. Never before have we had so many people on disability. And never before we had so many people in debt. That's what zero rates gave us. But it created tremendous wealth. And we are going to follow that wealth and that money. And I'm going to show you on Saturday by following that with a simple chart. And you do nothing. You just follow my instruction. You just select the one ETF or the one stock. 877-600-GANG. Call now or go directly to my site and click on where it says sign up for tomorrow, 12 to 1 Eastern. Looking forward to seeing you. Please just open your minds a little bit. It's free, for God's sakes.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my